Listen. All techniques are nothing but trying to make your will catch this truth. Trying to make your will catch this truth. Your will is the most powerful completion technique. Here, Upanishad declares, let there be no separation. Let me have completion with Brahman, the consciousness, and let Brahman be complete with me. So be it. Anirakaranamastu nirakaranam me astu. Anirakaranamastu nirakaranam me astu. It is just declaration. Prayer is the method of mentally retarded people connecting with God. Declaration is the method of matured beings connecting with God. Even to connect with God, don't be mentally retarded. Declaration is the matured way of connecting with God. Anirakaranamastu anirakaranam me astu. Declare. Make this as today's declaration. Tatatmani nirateya upanishatsu dharmaste. Tatatmani nirateya upanishatsu dharmaste mayi santu. Te mayi santu. May all dharma, the sacred truths declared by Upanishads, be fully manifested and radiating in me. Let all that fully manifest and radiate in me, whom am integrated and authentically devoted to knowing and experiencing all that truth, Atma, the Self. Tatatmani nirateya upanishatsu dharmaste. May they manifest and radiate in me. Tatatmani upate tatatmani nirateya upanishatsu dharmaste. Dharmaste mayi santu. Te mayi santu. I'll give you the translation. May all dharma, the sacred truths declared by Upanishads, be fully manifest and radiate in me, who am integrated and authentically devoted to knowing and experiencing the truth, Atma, the Self, may they manifest and radiate in me. Declarations. Basic necessity is right inner image. Only a person who has a right inner image can declare me, who is integrated and authentic, devoted to knowing and experiencing the truth. If you think you are a sinner, you can never have this inner image. You have to be praying forever. Only a person who knows he is integrated, he can declare. And person who builds himself through declarations, only he can have that inner image. He is integrated and authentic. Understand? Constantly people try to tell yoga is not Hindu. I tell you, the moment you start Surya Namaskar, you are Hindu. You are living Hinduism. You are practicing Hindu. And the prerequisite of yoga is you believing your soul, and you need to unite with it. The belief you are a sinner cannot be forming the basis of yoga. Understand? To practice yoga, the fundamental necessity is you believing you are consciousness and you have to become one with it. Not you are a sinner and you need salvation. No. So the moment you bend your body for yoga, you are practicing Hindu. Whether you feel blessed or hurt is up to you, but the truth is the truth is the truth is the truth. Yoga cannot be removed from the great components of yama, and niyama, the lifestyle thought currents. Yama is lifestyle, niyama is thought current. You can't call yama and niyama as the cultural frills. No. You cannot separate yoga from these two. It is Ashtanga, means 8 parts of yoga, not 8 steps. If you think it is 8 steps, and if you translate as 8 steps, you think I can help you to jump 2 steps, miss 2 steps. No. And some people even claim themselves as a lift, so that you don't have to go through the 2 steps. No. It is not step, it is anga, part. It is not step, it is anga, part. Ashta anga. If you don't know Sanskrit, ask the people who know Sanskrit. Anga means part, not step. Some people who don't want to study Sanskrit are talking about yoga. Hey! When I had a feeling connection and devotion towards Sri Ramakrishna, the first thing I did, learning Bengali. Because I want to read. the original words of Sri Ramakrishna. So when you fall in love with yoga, first thing you will want to do is read the original sutras. If you are doing only business out of yoga, you will be very proud about you don't want to learn Sanskrit. Because all the people who read Sanskrit tend to read the scriptures